I bit the inside of my mouth. Again, it's like I don't remember it ever being there. Don't go back to her, she'll only hurt you again. Hurt you again. I'm on the bus going back to her so she can hurt me again. Did she hurt you again? She did. Shocking. Don't go back to her, she'll only hurt you again. Hurt you again. I'm on the bus going back to her so she can hurt me again. Did she hurt you again? She did.
I was the unexpected item in the bagging area. You thought that you knew all the things that you put in your basket, but now you're held up, red lights flashing, and the assistant is busy. Maybe I'm a bag, or maybe that toothpaste weighs more than you thought. It was me. It was me.
They're pretty sure that aliens are time travel.
Aliens are time travel.
You heard me.
Do we now have to run with that?
Yep.
Can you just say it a second time and say it right?
Nope. When people see UFOs, they're not seeing aliens from other galaxies on other planets. They're seeing humans from the distant future traveling back to try and cure the diseases that, I don't know, lots of incest has caused.
But that's not possible.
What he's saying is time is sentient.
Time is sentient, Ben.
And then, like, that's why similar things keep happening, because time kind of runs out of ideas and sort of repeats. Yeah.
We're on season 3, and they're starting to bring in special guests.
Are extinction events just a time doing a soft reboot?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Time takes too much ketamine and falls into a K-hole. And there's an extinction event.
Time was doing an okay amount of ketamine, and then time did too much ketamine, and now we have a problem.
We're sort of in medium ketamine mode right now.
Yeah.
I've never been to Ireland,
Yeah, good excuse.
and the
What
tickets
the
nearby
fuck
had
is
sold
wrong
out.
with you? When people are from the United Kingdom and you haven't hopped across on a £100 like EasyJet, that's crazy. What
know.
are you talking about? When Australians come to you, we go everywhere.
Yeah.
We're like, well, I'm already there. I may as well go to every single other place. Like, it's just so maddening to us that you have all these countries and you do not go to them.
I don't want to out us here live on the podcast, but we are English, and they don't like us
Oh,
in the
no.
rest of the
No,
Union.
No, to be fair, they
English?
don't. Yeah.
You guys are English? Wait, what?
Sorry.
Oh, shit.
I know,
Nobody told
sorry.
me I'd be dealing with Englishmen.
Wait, no! Quick!
This might look like any other under 12's hardcore shindiggy rave doodah, but it may surprise you to know that all these children are on drugs. It might cause you more shock and vexation to further your knowing and know no further that these children are actually in their 80s and or 90s. The new drug taking the elderly by storm and or hurricane. Hashtag YOLOAP. This old cow has just spent the last of her winter fuel allowance on hashtag YOLOAP. Look at the grin on her smug, wrinkled old fucking face. She knows in just a few minutes she'll be a child again, free to relive an unsanctioned, if only temporary, additional adolescence. Except this time without all the rationing and bombs.
What am I going to feed them on?
A human.
Are they coloured?
Taken subliminally, the drug can last up to 2 2/4 days, but if one were to double dip in the fountain of youth, the effects could last up to 3 3/3 of a week. It is in the second week of regressional where participants risk a YOLO-apse. It is in this state where the truly hardcore raving begins. Here we see how wrong things can go. This batch of hashtag YOLOAP was cut with Werther's Originals and cod liver oil. The mental effects are the same, but without the desired physical effects. The pensioner will continue to rave until expiration, about 10 seconds from now, at a huge expense to the taxpayer. Even worse, when we look at the creation of #YOLOAP, we see the drug is harming small communities. Here we see farmers gathering the grains used to create the drug. Although harmless in its natural state, fumes generated in the fermentation process have been proven to cause a deformity known as babyface. The afflicted suffer with inconvenient youth, meaning they must always carry proof of age when attempting to buy alcohol and ciggies. Side effects often include avoidance of homework, unsafe driving, unrequited morning wood, sugar, Harry Potter obsessions, and dead legs. In rare cases, many OAPs have become stuck in adolescence and have to plan for the future. Marriage, employment, university. University inevitably means more drugs, I'll have you wager. Surprisingly, users of #YOLOAP make up the highest percentage of teenage pregnancies. Some parents now worry about intergenerational whoopsie-doodles, the progeny of their progeny dangling like pendulous wilting berries off of the family tree.
I was wondering if you'd like to go to the Strand to see a movie Saturday night. Or if you'd rather go with the gang on a skating party and weenie roast. Weenie roast.
Curiously, #YOLOAP barely affects those under the age of 70. Users claim to feel symptomless nausea before appearing to regress to the point before they first took the drug. Hope is on the horizon, however. Sweden recently passed a law allowing for the preemptive abortion of the elderly. The streets are safe, television set at an unpainful volume, and the cheeks of the adorable remain unpinched. Alas, back in merry old Blighty, no ends in sight to the scourge of #YOLOAP. Government officials are drafting legislation to combat abuse of the substance, whilst denying that the Queen has herself been indulging in the fad. She did, however, form the rap posse, Little Liz, and the Bitch Slaps, much to the annoyance of Charlie.
I don't raise national debt if I sold my scepter, but I represent God, so show some respect. I lick the stump. La 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 la, lick the stump.
Remember, children and the elderly, there is a time to gurn and a time to learn.
This is a very expensive tripod.
It's very loud.
It's loud
It
and
can
it's
be loud.
and it's got 4 legs. It's a quad pod.
Pod.
Quad pod. Quad pod.
I thought PowerPoint was going to be a much bigger part of my life, and I thought that word art was going to be a lot bigger than that.
Choosing the right noise for your text to enter in on.
If you wanted to be a dick, you could like upload your own audio to like PowerPoint as well.
Here.
I'm sorry, I don't know how to turn that off. Let's go to the next slide. Again, really sorry, this is inappropriate for the workplace. Our profit last year was exceptional, except requires improvement in these 3 areas. Again, I apologise. Radagast freshly wiped.
Radagast the bleached.
Why is Saruman's the white? Because he bleached his. Radagast doesn't wipe because he thinks it's gay. And the blue wizards are like, this is off we go.
Hello?
I can see you.
Really?
Really?
Right.
Yeah, I can.
I don't believe you.
Well, I can see you, and I'm going to kill you if you don't do what I say.
Okay. What do you want me to do?
There's a bag under the phone. It contains a bomb jacket. You're going to put it on, walk into the bank round the corner, demand 500 grand in cash, or you'll kill everyone in the room.
There's no bag here.
It's under the phone. It's under the bloody phone.
It's not.
Samantha, you're really starting to grow.
You just call me?
What?
You just called me Samantha. Who do you think this is?
Well, Samantha.
Ah, well, clearly. I thought you said you could see me.
I can. You're wearing a beige jacket and a black skirt.
I think you might have the wrong number, mate.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
No.
That's fine.
So sorry.
It's okay. Good luck.
Did it?
Bye.
People are just walking into the road now. There was like a blissful 4-month period where you could just walk in the road and
particularly
not
on Mill Road in Cambridge,
Oh, yeah.
because there was lockdown, so there were bugger all people, and then the bridge was shut, so there were bugger all cars.
Laura thinks it's long COVID. Laura thinks it's long-term effects of COVID have just made everyone dumb.
Everyone a dick.
Like, everyone just incapable of thinking. But people are just stepping out, and then, like, a cyclist slides into a car because they're trying not to get hit, so they hit the car. Just
people who
dumb
just
idiots.
take a big step around people, but you're going into the road and you've not checked the road. There's a car going 30 miles an hour that you've just walked in front of, and you're just a wee little granny. You might be ready for this to end.
Yeah.
But think about that person's insurance.
And have you signed your house off to the next of kin, or are you just going to leave like a confusing paper trail and be a burden on the state?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Allegedly shot here with the outer covering down, arrested,
Jesus, myself a conspiracy theorist.
believe in conspiracy
Flat Earth, true or false?
Earth.
Okay.
In 2018, I received an email from, in their words, a prominent research fellow at the University of Hard Knocks, Colonel Battersea Homunculus. It's not unusual to receive emails like this given the growth of my YouTube channel, but what was unusual was the pure volume of emails I received from the Colonel, all demanding an interview. In the space of a week, he sent 4,032 messages. I did eventually reply to try and stop the constant barrage of emails, and it worked. I didn't hear anything for a full year. I later found out that the Colonel received my reply and had spent a year crafting a list of demands and requirements for an interview which, at that point, I hadn't even agreed to.
Is this where you live?
Yeah.
Think again.
Oh, it is.
Wrong.
He was desperate to blow the whistle, and it seemed like I was the only journalist he trusted.
He'd enjoyed some of my previous documentaries, including The Day My Jam Stood Still, Elvis Costello Isn't Actually Dead, and Why Did the Chicken Cross the Road? A pedo story. Intrigued by his emails, and honestly, somewhat flattered by this madman's attention, I agreed to film an interview in principle. We negotiated but eventually reached an impasse. The Colonel refused to be in front of a camera if it had a memory card in it, which, for me, as a seasoned journalist, was a problem.
Eventually, the Colonel was willing to compromise. Apparently, it had become an emergency. He had a story so important, he simply had to tell the world by any means necessary.
Freedom.
After several years of negotiation, this interview was filmed in early 2022. I spent a while in the editing suite afterwards because I wasn't really sure what this would be. I didn't know what the finished product was here until, well, you'll see.
Oh my God. How have I not seen this before? Maps. Oh, well. How do you like it? How do you like it? Can you read this? Can you read this?
I think you know that I can't.
Of course you can't. Because you don't have the training.
Can you read it?
Please.
Can you read it?
They want to keep the training away from you, otherwise you'd know exactly what that said.
What does it say?
It says you need training. Oh! Vertical, Instagram, TikTok, TikTok, TikTok. Time's running out. It's not working, I ate my SIM card.
You ate your SIM card?
Yeah, do you have a phone?
No.
I was eager to conduct a formal interview with the Colonel and get him to tell me exactly what he was concerned about. But any time we got close to the question, he just avoided it.
All the clues are there, my friend, all the clues are there, madam. I know the facts. The truth is there, it's out, it's proud. I would have to kill you.
Surely
you need to figure it out by yourself.
By now, I bet you're thinking exactly what I was thinking at the time. This guy is completely mad, and I doubt he was ever even in the military. Maybe I'd get some kind of weird video out of this interview, but certainly not anything serious.
Where's the proof?
As it turns out, either on purpose or by coincidence, the Colonel had stumbled onto something whilst running surveillance on Linton Zoo. Something that certain people wanted to be contained.
Something that people really should know, and that I don't seem to realise, is that birds do not exist. Now we've got the long boys. You'll have seen these on the internet. Do not trust them. They are women. We are taught from a young age to come and look at the ducks.
Yeah.
We come with our friends, we come with our family, we come with our partners, we come with our children.
Yeah.
All the conversations that we have, you don't think about what you're saying in front of a duck. They're always listening. You hear about the government documents that get left on park benches? Who do you think leaves them there?
The ducks leave the documents there. So
For the pickup.
Who picks them up?
The enemy.
So all of these ducks are fakes?
Mm-hmm. All of them. Look. Yeah. See?
Oh.
You wholemeal bitch. They don't like bread. That's our weapon.
Despite the evidence, I remained sceptical until September of 2022 when the Colonel was arrested for breaching the Official Secrets Act. It was big news. It was everywhere for about 20 minutes until
Buckingham Palace announced the death of Her Majesty Queen Elizabeth II.
This channel filed a Freedom of Information request with the Ministry of Defence and, to our shock, they replied. As it turns out, the MOD will neither confirm nor deny that birds are real.
We don't know what happened to the Colonel after his arrest. It's possible we'll never know. How do we know whether or not we know something or not? Nobody knows, nor do they not know. Neither. In the words of Flocrates, the only true wisdom is in knowing that birds aren't real.
We're the Conversation Hat, and this is our Hear Me Out cake. Does anyone want to go first?
You should.
You should.
Okay.
Okay.
Dobby.
Yeah?
Dobby from Peep Show. We're starting off normal.
Not from Harry Potter.
Darkness from Legend.
Fine. Fine.
Christmas pyjamas.
Oh, I get it!
Yeah, okay, yep. The Cadbury Caramel Bunny.
Obviously.
Yeah. Yeah.
Voiced by Miriam Margoyles.
That's not,
What?
That's not weird.
Yes. I know, it's a learning experience.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Okay, the green giant from like the sweet corn.
Okay.
That little flippy feeling that your tummy gets when you go over an unexpected bump in the road.
I don't like that. I mean, each their
No,
own.
I
I'm not
don't
trying
know.
to kink shame.
The Blue to Tiger signature bass guitar. It's blue and sparkly.
Okay, like the whole villain trio from the 1982 musical Annie. Like all three of them.
All three of them. That's a lot.
Toad in the hole.
There's an episode of The Simpsons where for no reason Marge is a panther.
Okay, the John Cleese cat in Five Will Goes West.
Oh,
Right.
Okay.
Mr. Pussy
Right.
Poos. The little voice crack that some singers have, like Sia or Lewis Capaldi.
Lego Islander. I'm gonna put her in
I
the.
don't know how he was going to top Marge. Pollution from Fern Gully.
Fun. Yeah, great. Great.
Lady Club.
Great.
Yes!
Great.
She's really good at like badminton.
Yeah. She just takes on like 40 rhinos.
I don't think we need to explain any of this. I think we're all fine. I think we've all done very well. Oh, good. Oh, good.
Thanks.
Mm.
Guess what? I'm poor.
I'm on a hunt for the best cinnamon bun in the UK.
Okay.
There's some
How's that
contenders.
going health-wise?
Health-wise, real bad. I've made a lot of mistakes. All of them cinnamon bun related.
Yeah, cool.
If I get my steps in, I can convince myself that like it's worth it and fine. The good news is, once I find the
Yes.
best cinnamon bun, I don't need to worry about all these subpar cinnamon buns.
You can finally stop existing on only cinnamon buns.
Finally.
And then you can rest.
I can rest. Yeah, I can broaden my diet to a vegetable, for example.
That will be beautiful for you. I'm really proud.
The Chord Monologue is a monophonic analog synthesizer. It's got a pretty reasonably sized memory and powerful sound sculpting tools. It's got a step sequencer and plenty of MIDI functionality, so as long as you're comfortable with the smaller key sizes, you're going to get a lot out of it. The potato is a vegetable. As far as synthesis goes, the potato offers 0 voices and has maybe got 2 or 3 sounds. There's a button on the back that launches a sample as well. You don't get to choose the sample, it's completely random, you just get whatever you're given.
Putting chemicals in the water that turn the friggin' frogs gay.
That's unfortunate. But it is true analog, and it could be chips. Now, in terms of musical application, I think it's fair to say that the monologue might just have the edge, but you've got to consider price. The monologue retails for around £250, whilst the potato is less than £1. For me, the potato is the clear winner. Also, it has a soul.
Podcast boy. I want to be a podcast boy. Ben Solo.
Podcast boy! Solo.
Hello, my name is Samantha Bank of England. No relation. I'm the chairman of the Office of Fashion Crime and Fashion Crime Awareness. Fucker. I'm here to tell you about a viral fashion crime wave. Trendy podcast people wearing trendy podcast t-shirts. In this last year alone, we've noticed a 2,000-fold increase in Category D podcast-related infractions. Folding is for trousers, not crime. These new designs from the Conversation Hat podcast are just the tip of the fashion iceberg. There are a selection of designs, one each for geeks, artists, and terrible people, available in a selection of colours and cuts, all of which we discourage you from wearing. If you simply have to wear problematic t-shirts, we encourage you to consider instead wearing a t-shirt of somebody else wearing the t-shirt. This individual has already been apprehended and turned into glue. That is a legal power that we have. Google it. Don't Google it. This is fine. We've also noticed a pattern of t-shirts opening portals. We do not condone this behaviour, but we cannot help what consenting adults choose to do in the privacy of their own homes. Remember, crime is a crime. Don't do the fashion crime if you can't do the fashion time. How was that? Too horny? Less teeth? What does that mean?
Jeremy Mange, isn't he strange? But listen to his voice, he's got incredible range.
Great Britain needs a new national anthem, something that really resonates with us citizens, something that really tells the world who we are, what we've done, what we're going to do. So this is my pitch for the new national anthem for Great Britain. Here we go. Are you ready? Okay. Sorry.
And I'm back. Hang on. There we are.
How does it feel to be spooky, Si?
Very. Intro, Ben and Liam with Conversation Hat unboxing this game /magic/describe/do.
No, that means a change in... Never mind.
So what's the first bit then? The first bit, before the introduction, we're going to say you can get super loot.
That's for the end.
That's for the end, so why is it first?
Because I wrote it down first. Do you want to say it? Do you have anything to say for yourself?
Yeah, man, rubbing nipples is amazing.
I mean, at least you own it, I guess.
Kittens.
Robes.
Jack. Ow.
So we're basically like 20 years in the future, but our clothes make us look like we're scummy college dropouts from the 80s.
I'm recording, go away. It's really hot in here.
You're really hot.
Ah. No, but seriously, there's like 14 lights and it's terrifying.
Are you proud, father?
You know he's not.
I just wasn't prepared for how sexy that was. You really caught me off guard.
Mayo. I eat you every day-o. You make me feel okay-o. Mayo.
Simon, vlog. It's a good vlog. It's a good vlog, buddy.
Good lord. Tell the world about promoting gigs.
Hello, Internet. We are speaking to you from the past. It's currently our now, but to you, it's also now, but our past.
We're in the same space. Yes.
Behold.
Through the magic of chroma key, Ben is touching my face. What was that? Okay.
Hello. Yes.
Hello. Yes.
This hasn't happened for a while. Ow! My knees are all up in your business, or you're all up in my knees.
Both. Squeaky chairs. I wonder if that's coming through. Ben is touching my face. You know what? It's not worth finding out.
Love it.
Cheap viewers on street. Why don't you get in the bin, huh?
Deadly washuth.
Invite to mod.
Yeah, mod us.
Yeah, do some work. God damn it. Hello, the internet. It's been a while since we've both been in the same space.
What I just fucking said.
I was reiterating.
Okay.
Because we're not friends in real life. So.
That's true.
My hand is okay. That's going to really frustrate me. I keep that over here.
Yeah, keep your own bloody side.
I'm trying. God damn it. Hey Emma, good to see you, and good to know that we're coming through loud and clear, Ben.
First time for everything.
Yes. It's also the confusing thing about this is now I don't need these 4 screens, because usually I have a screen to monitor the show, which is over there. This is where I'm looking now. Hello.
Where's the 4th one?
The 4th one. 1, 2, 3, 4.
You were including the Bush 2-in-1 VHS player and TV.
Why, of course I am, Ben. That becomes a character in the stream later today. Sort of. Ooh, I know. So that monitor is important. But normally I have you there.
Yeah.
Yeah. So and now I'm just like, you are trapped.
Headphones pushing in my turtle.
Your turtle? Oh no. What does that mean?
I have a turtle earring.
This is over here. Hang on, we're all...
See, this is a problem.
Yeah, no, so if you... Yep. Oh wait, no, this is still the same. I think it's fine. Because the thing is, there are just cables everywhere. And the thing about you doing the stream from your end is you're not broadcasting, so you don't need quite so many cables.
I'm nested.
He is nested like a set of tables.
Love a good nest of tables.
I remember really clearly, this is a sad story from my childhood.
Aww.
I remember it really clearly when we were kids. What would usually happen is if my parents were shady about where we were going in the car that afternoon, it usually meant we were getting a new cat.
This happened often enough for you to...
Yeah.
You don't live close enough to a train line or main road for...
No, we just went through them. We had a lot of custom fit coats. So we just went through these coats. Anytime. Well, it's just that they were so rarely shady about where we were going. It's usually like, we've got to do some chores in town. We're going to go down to Robert's Sale, which is what they called John Lewis back in the day.
Yes, Robert's Sale.
We're going to go to we're going to go to the Roberts Sale and the QD to buy you your new best suit. And then we're going to go to maybe Game so you can pick up a game. And I was like, oh, bloody hell, that sounds like a treat. And
Was it not Electronic Boutique?
No, we had Game.
Fair enough.
I recently convinced my mum to throw out the Game loyalty card, a shop that has not existed in, I think, 15 years.
Game exists.
No, it was Game Station.
Game Station and
Electronic
Boutique were down the way. But yes, even Game loyalty cards don't work anymore.
No,
I remember getting an email going, yeah, we're cancelling our loyalty scheme, so your elite membership will no longer work, and the credit that you have on your card, which I think it was like 25 quid, but from stuff that I traded in, will also expire at midnight.
Yes, great, good.
It's like, oh, thanks very much, Game.
Yep.
I guess I'll panic buy these few games that I wanted, and then realised were on PlayStation Network. I took them to CEX and got more money for them.
Yeah, that's
fuck you, Game.
That's the way to do it.
Probably fuck you, CEX, as well. But hey,
I mean, yeah. So I the only time, so they would usually be quite open about what we're doing, and often it would be like, oh no, we're just going to a garden centre, so you will just be bored for 2 hours, and then maybe you'll have a cake. So then it's worth it, I guess. But the only times they were shady about it was if we were going to get a cat, and I don't know why that was, because it isn't like, well, we don't want to get their hopes up. in case we get there, we look at all the cats and go, no, these cats are all bad. Because we'll know that you're considering it because you're
taking
there.
us to go and look at the cats.
And also, sometimes we would just visit the cat shelter to go look at some cats.
I used to love going to the pet shop.
Yeah. Yeah.
Partly because I would then be like, oh, look, a goldfish. Oh, a hamster. We should totally. I want it. It's like a very cheap way of going to the zoo. But my parents probably paid for it by me being annoying because I wanted a hamster again.
Yes, of course.
I wanted the fish. I wanted the lizard. I wanted all of the things.
Of course you did. So the only times they were shady about when we were going is when we were actually going to go adopt a cat. I say every time, except for this one occasion where they would not tell us where we were going. And we're going the same direction as the cat shelter. And that's very strange, but we already have 2 cats. We're not going to go for a 3rd cat. That's mental.
Were they taking you to the vet to get fixed?
No, we went to, like, Habitat or something to buy some nested tables. And I remember me and my brother were like, we're getting a 3rd cat for the first time in history. And then, like, they got these nested tables, and then we went straight home and we're like, why would you just say we're gotta go pick up these nested tables?
Where's my fucking cat?
But they also wouldn't tell us what was in this box. Because they'd, like, ordered it special. Like, they saw it in the shop and they had to order it, and then it arrived. And it was, so we didn't even look at anything. We just walked in. They picked up this box, and I was like, okay, what is going on? Because normally it's a treat then, right? Is it a new telly? Is it an Xbox? What could it possibly... Nested tables, mate.
I grow ever more convinced that your parents are on drugs.
Oh, yeah. No, that would make a lot of sense. Yeah. Because of the things they do.
Because of the things they do and say.
Yeah. No, they were very sobering to be around. Yeah. So how was your childhood? we don't have to go anywhere near that.
I enjoyed nested tables as
Did
much
you?
as the next boy.
Wow. I do like to nest. What's the best nest you've ever made? This is a good show.
Probably when I was delirious with the flu when I was small. I made it was more of a bunker than a nest because I was hallucinating being at war. But like out of the pillows and duvet of my bed, I felt pretty safe.
Right, yeah.
So that's what you want from a nest, really, isn't it?
That is safety in nest. Safety in nest. Emma, I think I was 11. I'm not sure, but I think I was 11.
I feel like you could have been left at home.
Oh yeah. No, I was never left at home for any of these things. It didn't require either of us to be in the car. It was a 20-minute round trip.
If anything, you were in the way.
I was for sure in the way. Yeah.
Shame. We got a lot of furniture second hand.
Wow.
Remember getting Nanny and Grandad's big telly.
Oh yeah.
That was very exciting.
Did they have a big telly before your family had a big telly?
Yeah.
My family never had a big telly.
Probably wasn't that big a telly, but it was slightly bigger than the TV that we had.
Right, yeah, okay. So
and they got a new TV, so we got their old TV, and it was very exciting.
We, my parents still do not have
a JVC television.
Wow. My parents they still don't have a big telly. Their current TV is the size of that monitor. The littlest one.
30 inch?
Definitely not 30
28 inches?
No, I think 15 maybe. I have if you really want to.
I do.
This is a great live stream.
Oh, 16 inches. You were very close.
I know my inches.
Penis.
I just had to think, how many of my penis is that? 16 and a half.
16 and a half.
Wacka wacka. Wacka-woo. Yeah, it's a good podcast.
This isn't the podcast, this is a live stream.
It's a good live stream. Yeah, so their telly is still about that size, and I remember when we were living at my parents and we got a TV delivered, and it was like what we would call a normal sized TV. You've seen the TV in our living space. Like it's a normal sized TV. Like I don't know how many inches that is.
40 plus.
40, yeah. my mum freaked the fuck out. She could not understand the size of this TV.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm sorry, you're able to, I can't laser focused in on like 6 inches on the wall.
No, that was the thing, I think, particularly. Like, I remember I had a 25-inch TV in my room and an Xbox 360. I really liked the game, is it Dead Rising?
Oh, yeah.
Where you're in the shopping mall killing the zombies. I never finished that game because I didn't know what the fuck was going on because the quest items were too small to be read.
Oh my god.
So I was just stumbling around.
Yeah.
Not knowing what the fuck was going on. So but when I bought myself, the biggest TV I've ever had was a 60-inch TV, a 60-inch projection TV. So it cost me like 40 quid off of Facebook Marketplace or something. And then I've had like 50-inch TVs, and my mum was like, "Oh, it's so how could you have a television that big?" I was like, "So I look, because that's what you look at it."
Yeah.
I look at it. Why are books the size that they are? Because that's the size that you need to look at them.
There's a reason we have Times New Roman and 12 point.
I want to see the thing that I've paid money to see, so
Ideally.
I'll get a good thing to look at it on.
I want to have a good bloody look. My parents were probably messing with me. You're absolutely right. It was probably in retrospect for them really funny that we were like, we're getting a new cat. I'm going to call it Barney. Like, no, it's 3 tables that go into each other, mate.
Not having 3 cats, but guess how many tables?
Yeah, more tables than cats.
Oh yeah.
Well, combined with the additional with the tables we already had, I think we're at 8 tables at that point. It's a lot of tables.
How the other half live?
with their 8 tables.
So May was a hell of a long month.
May took ages, man. May was great. I was trying to put together my monthly recap post for the Instant Graham. There's going to be so many. Like, I'm really having to whittle stuff down. And previous months have been like, I try to get 8 or 9 or 10 images. Although the carousels, I think, can go up to 20 now, which is mental.
Yeah.
So I'm going to have to make use of that. Because then, in order to get 8 minimum, I've quite often had to be like, okay, I'll put 3 images in from the same event. That's fine. Like, if it was something big, or like, if one image doesn't capture all of it, that's fine. But now I'm like, I may have to delete. I may have to not talk about some of these big events.
You know, if people had bigger phones, you could fit more pictures on them.
That's quite right. That's quite right. Yeah.
You should have Instagram on the TV. You're welcome, Meta. Invade more of my personal space, please.
Well, it's not your personal space you need to worry about. It's them invading other countries, because they're a defense contractor now.
Why?
Because that's where the money is. Same reason Daniel Ek has made money selling missiles instead of Spotify.
Who's Daniel Ek?
He's the head of Spotify.
Probably a Spotify man, isn't he?
He's a bad person. These are bad platforms. They keep doing war. Anyway, speaking of war. Oh no, a war upon you.
That's mean.
Can you pass that broadsword? I have an idea for some war.
No.
Absolutely fair.
I don't want to.
Absolutely fair.
Yeah, May was a long time.
Yep.
Like, I'm quite sure it was 6 months long.
Yeah, it was ages. It was so long.
I had one of my housemates moved out.
Wow.
So that was pretty stressful because we didn't know really what was going on with that. We were given a date.
Yeah.
And didn't really see, and then had no more information to really know if that was still happening or what was going on.
Yeah.
That did all sort of happen. And then I had a week before going on holiday to try and sort a house out that did have 3 people in to one that has 2 people in, to try and like organise and fix all that.
Yeah.
Then went to Amsterdam.
Party, whoop, whoop.
Whoop. Saw Bambi Thug, Poppy and Baby Metal.
Poppy eats the food person.
No, not Poppy cooks.
Poppy cooks.
Not Poppy O'Toole.
I forgot she doesn't eat, she just cooks.
She just cooks.
Just cooks.
Poppy, the singer.
The singer Poppy.
It's Poppy.
Wow.
Don't know how else to describe. Pretty good gig.
Cool. Yeah.
Discovered that I don't like getting stoned indoors with strangers anymore.
Good to know. It's great that you're learning things about you.
Like I'd not done that in Amsterdam. I've been to Amsterdam once before.
Yeah.
And like went to bars and tried space cake and stuff. But sitting inside when it was gorgeous, beautiful weather, and getting so balls out of your mind on like 2 puffs of a spliff when there's 50 strangers around you doing the same sort of thing. I'm like, I don't know if this is for me.
It's good that you're learning things about yourself in your near 30 years on this planet.
Thank you. I mean, we found a bar that you
Lovely.
could have a smoke outside and a beer, and that was a lot nicer because when you wanted to stop smoking, you stopped smoking.
That's the thing
Whereas
about
being indoors, tough shit. It's everywhere.
That was one of the things that, like, not to like be choosing a side in the war on drugs or anything. When I was a teenager, it sort of really put me off the idea of getting high, is because usually what would happen is you're having a lovely time with your friends, and then suddenly it's hot. You're in a hot box. And you're like, oh, I didn't really sign up for this. I thought we were just hanging out, and now, okay, great, thanks. I feel pretty nauseous. Thanks for that. Great. And it's just like, rude. Very rude. How rude of you.
Rude.
Pretty fucking rude.
No, it feels more like a TV thing. Like, you have a little bit, and then sit and watch telly. Just chill out. Don't do much. But if you've got plans, then you don't have plans anymore. Because you're all baked.
Not like me. I just responsibly chug half a bottle of cinnamon schnapps every 3 hours.
30 minutes. Every 30 minutes of every day. He sets alarms while he's sleeping just to chug that sweet cinna snap.
It is alarming. You're quite right.
Well, had a nice time. Weather was lovely. Went to the zoo, saw some animals.
Cool. What name your top 3 animals?
In that zoo or in general?
That you saw in that zoo.
Giant tortoises.
Right.
The funky lizards. I think there were iguanas getting fed and inspected, so they were like right next to the glass, looking very regal and posh.
Lovely.
And I'm gonna say the elephants, because I hadn't seen an elephant for years.
Fair. That's good. I don't think I've seen an elephant IRL elephant.
IR elephant?
IR elephant.
Go to Amsterdam, they got a few.
Yeah, that doesn't seem like the place. That's so Indian elephants have got the tusks, the other Chinese elephants have got the
No.
And then the Amsterdam elephants have got a big doobie.
There's African elephants, which are larger than the Asian elephants, and then there is another species of elephant that I think they've only just decided is a thing, and I can't remember what that is. But we live in the future, so...
That's true. I mean, I could Google it on here as well.
Google it on there.
What am I doing? A third kind of elephant?
Google the 3 types of elephants.
Types of elephants. Oh, there's several. Indian, Asian, African.
Indian elephant, then.
Borneo, Sri Lankan. Let's go to the WWE. I mean, WWF. Wow, this is unhelpful.
African, Asian,
Bornean.
Bornean. What's the Bornean one do? Oh, look at his little face.
Yeah.
It's probably not little.
The smallest Asian subspecies. Small. They're just small.
Just a smaller Asian
Small
elephant. Cool.
Now we know. Now we know.
Once believed to be the remnants of a domesticated herd given to Sultan of Sulu, who later went on to the Starship Enterprise.
Ah.
Yeah.
They live in the forests.
They are different because sure.
They
300,000 years ago, they are different by that much. How exciting!
Yes. Sorry we couldn't screen cap any of that. You'll understand why later.
Liam has plans for me.
Yeah, I got a plan.
I'm
Just one
both
plan.
suspicious and aroused.
Yes.
as always.
Sammy says they were African elephants.
We saw African elephants. Thank you, Sammy.
Thank you, producer Sammy.
Thank you, producer Sammy, for producing.
Thank you for being the producer.
Yeah, I mean, I know that the zoos. You got to be careful with zoos because some zoos you go to and they're bastards.
Yes.
I will be honest. I didn't put much thought. I didn't put much research into the Amsterdamian Zoo. I hope they were nice. I hope they continue to be nice.
Hopes and dreams.
Go to a rescue centre if you're that worried.
Thoughts and prayers, hopes and dreams.
But like I think they had plenty of space, lots of stuff to do. So here's hoping they were happy. I couldn't ask. I don't speak elephant or toucan or anything else.
Certainly not African elephant. You can do the accent. Go on, Ben. Wow.
There you go.
Wow, what a day. Yeah, I had a few gigs this month as well.
Producer Sammy lies. They were Asian elephants at the Amsterdam. That you had a 1 in 3 chance of getting it right.
That's okay. Ben can also do that accent. Yes.
The same, but on the other side of the mouth because of how you look at the map.
Like flushing a toilet.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the equator thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The longitudinal
flush.
Equator.
Hemisphere. We've rigged your toilet so it spins the correct American way.
Americans have a lot of water in their toilets.
Yeah. Yeah, they do.
Like,
there's a thing.
Like you could probably wash your balls in there.
Well, there was a thing on Reddit ages ago that was something like a guy posted, "Don't you hate it when you sit on the toilet and your balls touch the water?" And everyone in Europe was like, "Shut the fuck up." Shut the fuck up.
Like, why? Why?
Oh no, that was it. It was the don't you hate it when the tip of your penis dips in the toilet water? And everyone in Europe was like, "Stop trying to pretend you have a massive cock, you fucking idiot."
No, tiny penis, lots of water.
Lots of water.
I don't know why you would fill it up that much.
Yeah, it seems.
I think it's like we've found the level of the stream again. Backsplash.
Yeah, I was thinking it was splashage. Yeah.
People. There was a lot of talk about that before I ever experienced it. Yeah, it is.
Oh, really?
Rarely.
Okay.
But I imagine if the water is, 6 centimetres away from your bummage,
yeah,
there has to be less splash for you
I
to
would
come
think
into contact
so.
with
Yeah,
it.
yeah, because it's the velocity that it builds up on the way out.
Is it?
I would assume so.
I don't know.
I'm just thinking about basic physics.
I was thinking about bums.
Yeah, I know you are, but what am I?
Thinking about physics, you just said.
That's true.
Unless that was a bluff.
No. I think we need a counter that goes off. Like, it counts. I mean, we need to see how long we can go without mentioning Reddit.
I thought you were going to say bums.
Or bums. We can have 2 counters. I don't know how to set them up. Maybe producer Sammy can set them up for us. Go on,
she's only at work.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. She's producing.
You saw gigs.
Yeah.
Tell me.
Speak
to me of gigs.
Careful now. We saw Hyphen. Hyphen is a... Now, you know that... You know that genre is a social construct, right?
Yes.
Okay. So he's sort of punk.
Like gender.
Yeah, exactly. Sort of punk, sort of rap, kind of neither. What would you call Collapsed Lung in the 90s? Like, exactly.
I'd call an ambulance.
You'd have to. In the 90s, they might show up. Broken Britain. Hyphen is great. Hyphen, he has a well-known song, Marching Powder.
Oh, wait, hang on. Was it that one?
Probably,
yes,
yeah.
I think I listened to that the other day.
What is it? What is Gary down the pub having come with politicians in powder? They absolutely love their
Columbia Marching Powder. Yes, yeah. I listened to them while I was listening to the Northern Boys.
Yes.
The Northern Boys, Give It To Me. Fantastic song. Yes. And I love it, and I love them, and more, please.
So we saw Hyphen. Hyphen was great. I went to London for that, and I think by the sounds of it, he's kind of exploded a bit in popularity because he booked like a bunch of shows over the country. and was really worried that he wouldn't be able to sell any tickets, but he's sold out most of them, so he's doing all right. So expect more of Hyphen to a village hall near you, ? And then we saw Professor Elemental, which was also fun, in Hitchin, which is...
where he does it.
Which is one of the places he does shows. I love Club 85 in Hitchin. It's a lovely venue. But Hitchin itself is a little grubby, I have to say.
I think you can say it's a little grubby. I went to college there.
Oh well, good. You would know then.
Yes.
What was the name of your college? Hitchin College.
Hertfordshire College of Stuff I studying things.
The North Hertfordshire College of Studying
of Drama,
things.
Performing Art, McDougal.
It's the other RADA.
I don't look.
RADHA.
I don't remember all of the qualifications that I have. I'm sorry.
Yes.
My list of degrees go on exponentially, and I do not have the brain space for all that information and the number.
And the number
of things that
things.
know.
Why not just remember the number?
It's important because then I would lose one of the things that I know. It's important to know what you do know. It's more important to know what you don't know.
Well,
that's something I don't know.
You didn't know how many elephants there were, so
3.
You know that now.
I said 3.
Maybe you didn't know what they were.
No, but I knew the number.
Okay.
And now I'll know. I can count to 3 easily.
Go on then.
African, Asian, Bornean.
No, you said you were going to count to 3.
1, 2, 3.
Okay, but we had to take another swing at it, didn't we?
Because I was remembering the elephants as well.
Okay. Do you think you've proved your point there?
I have proved my point.
Well, that's okay then.
You're welcome.
Thank you so much. I think those were the 2 gigs I went to. I'm going to have to flip through my phone. Oh, I also got Born, finally. That was nice.
Yes, you had the day of it. You had a day of birth.
It took a whole day, but we got there, so that's good.
Was it a lovely day of celebration and cake?
Yes. Yeah, it was all right.
You sure?
Yeah. We went to the dumpling place up the road. It was pretty great.
Nice.
Yeah. What else do we do? Thank you. I know there's a live stream. It's happening now. Oh, I released some music. That's good. Oh yeah, and you gave me that that Mr. Men vinyl.
I gave you a lot of stuff.
The Mr. Men vinyl, which is from a Mr. Men stage show, and it says as seen on TV, but it was never broadcast. It's got real like Candle Cove vibes.
This is something that from my childhood.
Yeah. Do you remember the music in it at all?
Here comes the Mr. Men. How do you do, Mr. Forgetful?
Yeah.
Muck Spreading.
Muck Spreading.
I'll be honest.
That's about all I remember.
Yeah. They're the main. They're the big 3 bangers.
So I think I will probably be sampling.
There's I'm happy. Tra-la-la-la-la-la-la-la.
Yeah.
From the top of my head to the tip of my toes, I'm happy, and I don't care who knows. I think that was Mr. Happy's song.
It does seem happy.
Yeah.
I imagine I'll be sampling that at some point.
You're welcome. You got that and a recording player playing device to play it on.
Yes, that's true. Yes. And a cereal box full of Beast Wars VHSs.
It was a shredder box.
Sorry, I was thinking Shreddies.
You were.
That's what my brain did there.
It was a box for a purple Woolworths shredder, also from my childhood.
Very good.
Yeah. I watched all Beast Wars recently. Gave them to Liam. I said, you can have these because no one on eBay wants to buy them.
Apparently.
As long as you promise to make something cool and weird.
I'm still making something cool and weird with the last thing he gave me, which was that Guitar Hero controller.
Yeah.
I'm working. I'll show you that later. It's going quite well. I think I've done as much as I possibly can with it. It's impossible to make a tune with it, but that's...
Yeah, but you've done a pretty bloody good job of making something that doesn't make noise, like a thing that it's meant to represent.
Yeah. In that it makes noise and guitars make noise. Yeah. Yeah, that's true.
You're welcome.
Well, how much small talk do you want to do before we move on to the game? Did anything else happen in the last month?
I was sick for a week.
Yes, you were. I think I was sick for a week.
That sucked. We had to move recording round and a load of other stuff.
Yeah.
Because I genuinely lost. I had to whisper for like a full 24 hours. I still have a bit of.
Yeah, bung.
Still a bit bunged up. Hasn't been helpful for rehearsing Les Mis.
No, I'm sure.
Hitting some of those notes I've just chosen not to do because
Yeah.
of like I will tear my throat to pieces even more, or it'll just embarrass myself and everyone around me. So I have some more work to do on Les Mis because I still had to go to rehearsals because I needed to know where I had to be and I couldn't fuck that up. But I just have to catch up on some lyrically, musicalically bits. Sorted out my fight.
You sorted out your fight.
My fight scene.
Good. Does the same person win it every night?
Yeah, man.
Okay.
I hope so.
Okay.
Well, I say that because it's meant to be me who wins.
Right.
But yesterday, Jean Valjean did knock the stick straight out of my fucking hand. And I was like... It was good that it happened in the first run-through of the show that we were doing because it was like, I need to fix this. How do I get out of this without my stick? I don't. Go and get your stick. Fortunately, the lady playing my wife had like run over and grabbed it up from the floor, handed it to me and went, "Sort him out!" Which was...
Yes, I
mean,
love it.
Because you can't just stop the show if this shit happens.
Someone has to do something, and that's that's great.
And that's the thing.
Yeah.
So, that was fun.
That's fun.
I think that's it.
Pants, what was I going to say? Oh, that was it. There's a statistical likelihood that you're joining us for this live stream for the first time since we had a video go viral.
Oh yeah,
because we've had quite a few people follow us, and quite a noticeable boost to the old podcast numbers. So if you're joining us based on that Lord of the Rings video, I promise we do often talk about... It's not a Lord of the Rings podcast.
People like Lord of the Rings. I am going to go round Amelia's house later, and she's not seen all of Lord of the Rings. We're going to watch Return of the King.
Sweet.
Extended edition, of course.
Lovely. Yeah, I've got the normal one.
Yeah. So there's still Lord of the Rings things happening.
Yeah.
Just...
Very much. I need to go see it at the Royal Opera House.
Yes, because last time you vomited into a coffee cup.
Vomited into a coffee cup. They are doing a hot weekend where they play all three.
Nice.
I don't think I'll go to all three, but I might go to Return of the King.
Oh,
or
it
I might
need to
try
be a hot
to.
one.
It will be.
It probably will be.
Just based on the number of people and the amount of swooning.
I mean, the size of Viggo Mortensen on that big screen.
That's a big Viggo. Yeah, so if you're joining us for any of the podcast or live stream or other ancillary activities,
hello.
It isn't always Lord of the Rings, but there is a non-zero chance that an episode will revolve quite significantly around Lord of the Rings. Sometimes live streams as well, and other fantasy stuff as well. I think we do still at some point fully intend to do a co-op Baldur's Gate 3 thing.
Yes.
We just need to get around to sorting that out. Yeah. Do you want to try playing this game, Ben?
Let's play this game, Ben.
Do you want to turn that TV on?
Do I, pop a tit out?
No. If you just press the on button, and we'll see if we get, static sound.
I have noticed that there's a small, little PlayStation-esque chappy on the desk.
This guy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it that?
Yeah.
Is it Fear Effect?
Yeah.
I don't know what that is.
Well, that's good then.
I feel like... I mean, I don't know what it is, so yes, I suppose that is good.
If you could press the other on button. If you press... point... Yeah, that one. There you go. Right, so I'm not sure how much to say about this game. Well, this is 2000's Fear Effect, a game that came out in the year 2000. It's called Fear Effect. Have you played Fear Effect?
No! I've just told you I don't know what the fuck it is.
Well, good. I mean, I have played Fear Effect, but I can't tell you what it is.
I'm going to be spooked.
I don't think you'll be spooked. I mean, I'd love to give you more information about this game.
I want to
but
play
don't
it
have
in Spanish.
Please don't. There might be a long intro sequence as well. I'm not
the
sure.
thing we fear most, but my only fear, was what would happen if I remained alive. So I ran. I knew my father would try to stop me, and I knew others would come for me. Others whose only desire was
I don't
money.
think this is skippable, is
But
it?
my longing was stronger.
I'm
I
not gonna
wanted
skip the
salvation.
story.
Of all the sensations, pain is the purest, without ambiguity.
Okay.
You feel it or you don't. I had never experienced pain, but now I knew that I could visit it on others.
Hey, Feng Hu.
A pain so strong, so intense, that it would purify the world.
So this...
I had learned the truth, so I ran. The noise of the funeral didn't mask my assassin's approach. I hoped for a quick death, hoped it would be possible. So I stopped running. I had never experienced pain, and I so wanted to feel it now. I wasn't disappointed.
Okay. Right. I can tell that this must have won Game of the Year I don't know how many times.
Based on the intro cinematic alone.
Oh, and the very clear... I like pain, or you feel pain, or you don't feel pain. I will make them all feel pain. I wanted to...
Are you saying you don't have, like... You don't have high hopes for
I
this
don't
game?
have high hopes. High apple pie in the sky hopes.
What can I tell you about 2000's Fear Effect? What can Ben tell you about? I mean, I was going to talk while you started the game. That's sort of what I was going to go. This is a 4-disc extravaganza. And I do mean extravaganza. This cost me £5. £5 at one of the old car boots. And I played this game for...
Oh, wow, loading times were a hell of a thing on...
Yeah, they sure were. I played this game for... I'm going to say probably 4 or 5 hours. I played this game for 4 or 5 hours. For reasons that we're...
24 hours earlier.
For reasons that I think we are 20 minutes away from discovering, if that.
Okay.
In another time.
Oh, that's what it said on the box.
Mercenaries were coming from the west, told of my disappearance by a man, a betrayer who worked for my father.
Yeah, men, they tend to ruin things.
That would be redeemed for cash.
Oh, this is a mature-rated video game. Oh, well, I can't imagine that would be a problem.
Be careful.
How do you know?
Yeah, just watch it, you.
There could be some fucking swearing.
Yeah.
always got an angle, but I'd say he's a friend.
When you're talking about this kind of money, you can lose friends in a hurry. And once we find the girl, we are talking about this kind
Oh,
of
this
money.
says Fear Effect is 1999, so I don't know who to trust anymore.
What does the box say?
It's a great question.
If we reach his little runaway first, Liam will pay us handsomely to get her back.
Liam?
2000s. Hello.
You'll want us dead.
That's it. The lamb
I'll want you dead.
Yeah, we're going to the Lamb building. It's owned by Liam.
Oh, no. Watch out for that guy.
That says 1999 on it.
What does?
The big ship.
Yes. I mean, some things say 1999, some things say 2000s. I don't know who to believe. I have been fooled before.
Ugh.
If you press the analog button. How are you finding the controls? How are you finding the controls there, Ben?
Oh, this is... what the fuck?
Are they not like manageable controls? God, this background music is very familiar.
I've saved.
Oh wow. You haven't, there's no memory card.
Use.
You better use. Is it X to use? No.
How? What the Use!
There you go.
Oh, this... okay, yep, yeah.
I mean, the janky controls isn't the reason I played it for several hours.
I was going to say this is why I could never get past the original Resident Evil with the tank controls, but...
Right.
Oh, I need to press analog again, do I?
Oh. It's a very old controller, so apologies. I did try to find it. We did get newer controllers, I just can't find them.
Is there a button to walk slower?
Slower?
Whee!
No, but you can roll.
Whee! Whee!
Ben, just to get a gauge, how much would you say you're enjoying yourself on a scale of 0 to 10 right now?
I'm regretting all of my choices.
Oh, really? That's a shame. Oh, you shot that.
How do I equip shit?
I ain't gonna play. Oh no, yeah. Well done. Do that. Get him. Sammy would like to know if you can jump. No, he can duck, which is the opposite. So that's good. That's good to know.
I can zoom!
You can zoom. Yeah, I'm going to need that enjoyment scale from you at this point.
I don't know what fucking buttons.
I just need a number.
What does that say? Pant take. What button is take? Select?
I assume it's whatever button use was.
I don't know what button use was.
Try X. Try square. Circle. Oh.
Oh, what?
What was that?
Oh, enjoyment rating -2.
-2. Okay, that's good.
Can you find out what button is? Pick any shit up. Holster. Okay, so I need to use buttons to select. Oh, I need to use buttons to select what I want to do, and then triangle is... When you say you played this, how did you not know? How could you not tell me? Or are you just letting me...
Well, because I don't remember them, mostly.
I don't think so.
What do you mean you don't think so?
She reckons not.
Why?
I don't know.
Yeah! Leap.
Duck. Which is close to leap, I suppose.
He doesn't see me. Oh, he's a fool.
Be both.
Excuse me, I'm climbing. I boobed straight into the camera.
You cleavaged right into the camera.
Oh, I can't. This. Oh, we're gonna go viral with this game. Is it over?
I mean, that would be nice.
That was it. I need to go through it again.
Yes, please.
Is this why you spent 5 hours playing it?
Yes.
Because it didn't get any further?
Yes. I have not got further than what you just did.
In 5 hours?
Spread out over the course of 10 years.
Okay.
So, I think basically we're on to a winner whatever happens here. Because if Ben magically finds out what you're supposed to do, then I might play this game. Or we're going to watch Ben gradually get more and more insane over the fact that I'm actually pretty sure this game is broken. So I wasn't exactly...
Here.
I wasn't like a dumb child. I wasn't like the most switched on. But I did spend a lot of time playing video games. And the same video games on repeat. I didn't like change. I didn't like new things. But, this one I spent ages on and I could not work out how to play game, basically. That's pretty cool.
That hook. That bed. And I would like... take.
So what button is take there?
Take it. So triangle is use, but you need to select the correct... I can look, okay? Look. Ooh!
A lever of some kind?
Penis.
So now I don't want to get our hopes up, but you were able to smash the window in earlier, and I don't remember that. Wow.
Use. Hey, progress.
This might be new, I'm not sure. Oh, so
and now I
opens,
can use the spinny tube.
That opens the steam valve, I guess. But what does the steam valve do? Huh? Climb.
Oh, yep, now we're going to go up, and now we go to the steam valve. See, I've already made... Huh?
So what is this?
She says nuh-uh, then I'll piss. Ah, look, I've steamed the man.
Steamed man. Not steamed hams.
And now,
steamed
hopefully,
mans.
I won't also be steamed. A key!
A key. Wow.
Okay. Yeah.
Use.
No. No. It's not there, you idiot.
Oh.
Nope.
Surely that's the gate from the previous bit.
I mean, how in God's name would I be expected to know?
No. Okay.
Pew pew.
Pew pew. Barley McGrew.
Okay, I've got this much further.
Yeah, again, I'm trying to remember, because I do have a vague recollection of the gate. But I think I ran into the same thing you did there, where like unless you have the key selected, which is batshit. Because if you have the thing, you should just be able to do it.
It's very text-based adventure, like Melt Wizard.
Yes.
Melt Wizard with...
No.
I have saved...
Yeah, there's no memory card. I mean, there could be a memory card if you really want to save.
Oh no, I'd like to do this over and over again for the next hour and a half.
Oh, okay. Yes, I understand. Right, hang on. Which one is my microphone? I can find you a card.
Oh, Jen, who are you waiting for?
Yeah.
Who are you planning to give this to? Oh,
Where's my coffee?
I don't know what you're talking about. Wrong answer.
You said this deal was clean, Jin.
Now, if I just insert this, is it going to go wrong?
Let me go back to...
No.
Let me go back in and see if I can... Oh.
I don't think so.
I don't think so.
Okay, let me back up.
So, hang on. Should I shove it in?
Yes.
Shove.
No.
Use your cell phone. Yes.
There we go. Okay.
Wow.
Oh, I'm having a wonderful time.
That's good. He's coming back.
He walks so naturally.
That's how I walk. Also crouching. Oh no, his friend. His sibling. Yeah.
Look, I could get sign access.
Whoa.
Do I want sign access?
I don't really know what that means.
It means I can access the sign.
Access the sign that you can see there that says sign access. I don't know why you need access to that sign.
This needs power.
Probably
I'm glad there was a cutscene for that.
turn the power on.
Right. The sign access turns the power on.
I mean, there's probably a plug that says sign power on or elevator power on.
That's true. And his mate's doing something to go. Yeah, stop.
Oh, such drama.
Yeah, you did it. Does that mean you're low on ammo?
What?
Oh, there was a little, like, a single round of ammo that was, like, flashing in the
Possibly.
corner, but it didn't say anything, it was just sort of there.
I am working on, if anything, less information than you, as you are 5 hours deep into this game.
Oh, no, you're ahead of me. You've put in, like, the equivalent of 12 hours.
You are welcome, Internet, that I've saved us all this much.
Because when I was trying to do it, when I was trying to play this game, there was also not really any reliable internet, so I couldn't even look up, or the idea wouldn't have occurred to most people to try and look up how to finish a video game.
Locker key.
Ah, so now you can.
Oh,
go
there's
all
a
the way
locker. There
back.
was a locker back in the.
Oh gosh, that's so unnecessary. I was hoping to do that again.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, you were a child when you played this. I remember
Yes,
now.
yes.
I thought that. Genuinely thinking like the 5 hours was recent.
No. No, I've thought about playing it, but then didn't
Thought better.
Like, I got sick of watching the intro cinematic over and over again and not knowing what was going on.
I need a fool.
The fuse is missing.
But I thought you said, oh, power has been cut, not power is okay. I thought that you had to turn off power.
Oh no, I need to power on.
Perfect sense.
I'd like some health.
Don't you just recover over time?
I'm not certain of
Well,
anything.
You were red a second ago and then it went yellow, so I reckon you just recover over time. Which isn't really how bullet wounds work. I mean, I've not really been shot that much. How much have you been shot?
Fair bit.
Yeah? I'm not talking about shots of heroin, Ben.
Oh, none.
I don't think so. No heroin for me, thanks. I'm high on meth. And life.
Okay, I really don't want to have to go all the way back.
To the lockers?
Yeah, but I think I'm going to have to. I was hoping that it would like loop around or something. Okay, back. Yes! Forwards! Ever forwards. Swirling towards freedom.
Don't blame me, I voted for Kodos.
This is exactly how I wanted to spend a hot summer's day.
Yes.
Okay. Back through the door that, of course, we... Yeah. No, it's great that we have to continue using that and that it's not
just
a
leave
thing.
the door open. Wow. Blue key card.
And a blue gun.
And a blue gun. Wow.
Can I use the locker key on this one also? No.
It's not a locker's key.
Blue key.
Just a locker key.
I should save it again.
Yes.
You know, because of all the progress that I might have made.
No, you have.
Okay. This is 4 discs?
Yes. It's a long game, presumably.
Can I just get to the sign access?
Sammy suggests it's the sneaking and puzzles that regain health.
Okay.
I think I might just come back over time, I'm not sure. How are you finding the controls?
So very simple. I mean, I feel very simple.
Oh. And how about your enjoyment scale? Where are you?
I feel like it's still about -2. I'm enjoying playing it more, but the fact that it's going to keep happening and like our viewers have dropped off since doing this.
Well, yeah.
Well, I don't know what you... I don't even know what you are.
It's not a blue door, I guess.
We haven't seen a blue door.
No. Oh, I wish they recorded more than 2 foot samples.
Why? Why waste the budget?
Yes, we've got to save that money for all the discs we need to print. So there's a door that you can't seem to go through, and you have a key, but the key is not for that door. You've not picked up any other keys?
No.
No. What was the very first key?
The gate key.
That was the gate key.
For the gate that we went through.
For the gate that we went through, yes, you're right.
You have the means to look this up in front of you.
Yeah.
I would thoroughly suggest that you do that.
I mean, part of me is like, well, I didn't get to look it up when I was a child.
Okay.
But then that also feels like a conversation about housing with an older person. So I will.
I mean, I could also just turn this off and leave,
Yeah,
because
yes,
those seem to be the 2 options at the moment.
Well, when I was a child and I did live streams, I didn't get the luxury of live streaming.
I get the luxury of turning it off and leaving.
Let's go.
Unless it is through this door again. Ah, my ass.
This game has an 8.9 on IGN.
Why?
Just saying.
I don't think so.
Someone's come and locked this gate.
Go disc 1. This is unhelpful.
Is it because you're on IGN?
Yeah.
Don't be on IGN.
Okay.
You have the entire internet.
This one popped up first.
Game FAQs popped up first. I'm just going to hydrate before I sweat.
Right as you begin on your helipad, as Hannah hit the switch on the wall, run around the corner and follow Terrace and #8217 semicolon S.
You can stop.
Winding path, take out the enemies. Make sure to position your handgun so you can see the green crosshairs on your screen. Crosshairs is what it says.
Why does it say item there?
Oh, there's a fuse somewhere, Ben. In
Punch
this
you in the
area.
tit.
Because you need the fuse, don't you?
Yes, I do need the fuse.
So you need to go back to area 1, Ben.
Right, so that's what I was doing.
Okay, well then you were on the right path.
But
so what are you worried about, Ben?
Right, the walkthrough that we've just got doesn't say where the fuse is.
Oh.
So I wonder if it actually is there.
Oh, it climb inside, so you got to go through the window you smashed. Glass window and shoot it out. Climb inside, pick up the fuse, and press the switch. Forever climbing.
Use the hole. Oh, how silly of me.
You idiot. Now we have the fuse.
I was about to say, I know what to do now. I struggle to get through a window.
Yeah, but just because you physically struggle with the task doesn't mean you don't know what you're doing. It does also feel like, if this were a modern game, for example, like this is something that like Bloodborne and Dark Souls and stuff are quite good at. There would be a button on this side to like open that gate so you don't have to fanny around over the top of the roof every time you go back.
Yeah.
But I suppose they're expecting you to just know to pick up the fuse, which is mental.
Someone keeps blocking this gate. I'm still a little annoyed that I don't get to access the sign.
Do you want to save now that you've got the fuse?
Not really.
Okay.
Because I'll be able to save again in like 2 seconds.
Ah, yes, of course. I like the detail they put into her shadow. Really helps you tell where you are.
Is it above the dot of a shadow?
Above the dot of the shadow, exactly.
The weird ass tank controls. There we go. No, back a bit, left a bit, save a bit. Oh no, scroll all the way through again, I suppose.
Oh no, yeah, it's still on. It's on yellow. So maybe once you plug the fuse in, it will go back to green now.
Yes, overwrite, for God's sake. Je suis fini.
Wow.
Arg. No.
Yeah.
I will use the fuse.
What if I use the fuse?
The fuse is the fuse. Those men weren't there before.
New men.
So I'm guessing that means I can't go that way.
Oh yeah, okay.
No.
Rude. What about with the blue card now?
No, it's not got a blue thing next to it.
Yeah, but it is the only door. Oh, I suppose there's the...
There will be corpses, or perhaps something to investigate up near the Zappy Zap Zap.
Ah.
Is that now?
I wouldn't.
Okay. A bit of it wasn't electric. I don't feel confident enough that that will be a puzzle. It might be a puzzle.
I don't know if it'll be a...
Like, how would I get it? But I need to get across.
Yeah.
And I can't get across because all that I would do getting across would be go back to a thing that didn't have power on.
Well, no, the...
I use the fuse.
I think you need to try the blue door card in the door that isn't blue.
I mean, I'll give it a go.
Because that's the only other thing, I think.
Oh, I can't take the fuse out.
Right.
So we'll try the...
Oh, I see, yeah.
But there's...
I don't think so.
Nope. Double gun! Pew 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 pew! I think it's a puzzle and I have to... somehow... control this... thing. I'm a save. So
Yeah,
I don't have
smart.
to do that again, because I'm going to die a lot.
Yeah, blue grid is a puzzle.
Yes.
That's handy.
That's hand gunny.
Very true.
Okay.
So I guess just... Oh, so go up. Because they go electric sometimes.
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
But I would like to find out when they go electric
sorry.
sometimes.
Yeah, I got excited.
Yeah, that's the... There we go.
Good stuff.
And now we hope for a save. As I really feel that was luck. Can I just use? Yeah! Look at me go.
Look at you go.
One of those fans is not like the others.
Yeah, one of these fans is poorly rendered. Ooh, oh god. That looks like a pattern you'll have to remember.
I don't want to. Oop.
Nuh-uh. Rude.
Saw nothing.
Yay.
A blue key card. First, I'm going to save on my cellular telephone.
That's a very good idea.
I'm not enjoying this. This is.
Thank you for your honesty.
This is hurting my neck more than.
Yes. I'm quite. I mean, to be honest, you've gotten further in this game than I ever did. So I think mission accomplished.
Oh no! We've not saved Jin yet.
I don't know what that means.
Wow, that's what in the Lego movie is the.
Yes, it's very Lego movie.
Wait, Hannah, don't leave me. Don't let this kill me.
Jin has an accent that you wouldn't necessarily associate with someone called Jin.
True.
I think I just shot Jin.
You just shot Jin.
He shot Jin. He went bang.
Bomb Jin.
Okay, let's not shoot Jin this time.
I think that's a really great idea.
We gotta at least save Jin.
Okay. Yeah.
There's no point in anything that we've just done in our lives in general, really. But
well,
particularly in this last hour,
no,
if we don't save Jin.
I quite agree. Let me see what else we got.
Oh, it's C4.
Ah.
She just fucking points her gun at Jin.
This was supposed to be a standard grab and hold, Jin.
Right,
What the
that's
hell
very
happened?
helpful.
Lamb must have had me watched. He knows I'm tight for credit. You can turn this off, huh?
The C4 is hardwired. I pulled the blasting caps. You and I are misting the walls.
Then don't do that. You alone?
Glasses
Very
with
good point.
me. Deeks
Don't do the
hotel.
thing that'll kill us.
This is a
Quite-
lot of
quite
trouble
right.
for one little runaway, Jin.
It's the first time Wei Ming's ever been outside Lamb's compound. She's all alone in the big bad world, ripe for the taking.
There are 3 leads between each delay. Probably neutral, ground, and hot.
Oh.
So, outside the triad, who knows Wei Ming's gone?
No one, Hannah, except for you, which is worth
15% of 90 million, and you're in no position to negotiate.
90 mil.
This is
That's
a
your
lot.
Asking price to guarantee her safe return.
No guarantees. You know me better than that, Jin.
What is happening? Oh, you can't ask you because you've not got this far.
I think it's crime stuff.
But there's a lot of exposition being dumped that seems to have very little to do with the opening.
Yes.
Or I could just say screw the money and leave you here.
I'll cut my fee 12%, 10%.
Yeah, it's the combination of everything that's
Not after this, I don't.
upsetting.
Damn it.
You're right.
What is it, Hannah?
The timer, it just started.
How much is it?
Oh, I want to
Shut up,
skip
Jin.
this, but
Gotta think.
No, you cannot.
I don't trust that. Oh, I've got 5 minutes to run away.
To work out the sequence. Because there were coloured lights outside, but I don't know why that would bear any. I don't know why that would bear any resemblance to. But I also don't know what else to suggest.
Red and yellow.
I don't think so.
I feel like this is one of those bits where you will be very helpful and sensible. Hey, look, wire cutters.
Hey.
I don't need shit. Whee! I've learned how to zoom. Zoom! Zoom!
So fast.
So glad I'd have to select which key card.
That's a real time saver. Orange. Orange. Orange.
I've done orange.
Oh, and then red and yellow wires.
Oh, Jesus Christ. What about green?
No, orange. Orange. This is orange.
Oh, and yeah, and when I said, and then what?
Red and yellow wires.
Which I did, I said, and then what? So then it's purple, red and blue.
Oh, I didn't see you do
awful, awful co-pilot.
that. I thought you said, and then what? And I was like, yeah, the
No,
red
I
and yellow wires.
I cut those two.
Ah. So, dear listener, the thing that I didn't do was read the next sentence. But now I have it.
It's cool.
Now I have it, so we're good to go.
Do I have the wire cutters? Nope. Fortunately, I know where they are.
It's a good game.
I'll go for my double pew pew.
Double pew pew. Pew pew twice.
Yes, it is what it says on the flashy pattern that you mentioned.
Ah.
And we
So
get
that's right.
these now. Oops.
Hell yeah.
Red and yellow, red and blue, blue and yellow. Gonna save the man, using the blue key card. Gonna save the man. Skipping the cutscene. Can't skip the cutscene. Gonna shoot all the men except the bald guy, cause he runs away. He's got something on the back of his head. What does it say?
It says he likes to be peed on.
It does say that.
This was
Oh,
supposed to
God.
be a grab and hold, Jin. What the hell happened?
Ram must have had me watched. He knows I'm tight for credit. You can turn this off.
Having such
See,
lovely
Thor's
time.
hard. I pull the blasting caps. You and I are misting the walls.
Then don't do that. You alone?
Glass is with me. Deeks at the hotel.
This
is a lot of trouble for one little runaway,
The best
Jin.
game ever.
It cost me a $5.
Give me a re-release right now.
It cost a $5.
Come on, Bill Gates, coward.
In
Bring
like
back
2000.
this.
Oh, so this game was already second-hand after being out for like a couple years, because I would have got this in like 2003.
No one, Hannah, except for you. Which
Yeah.
Are you ready?
Orange, red, and yellow.
Red and
Purple, yellow, and blue.
No,
Ah.
red and blue. Red and blue, Ben.
Red and blue.
Red and blue.
I thought I could remember it, and I couldn't.
No.
I'm gonna listen to Liam this time. We've both tried and both fucked up.
We've both made a mistake.
Have I fucked up twice by forgetting to save it before going in with wire cutters? I can't remember.
I'm not sure. I can't wait to find out. Yeah.
Yeah, I did.
It's okay.
Like, favourite, follow, subscribe.
For more of this.
For more original content.
It's the mixed wire colours that make the switch colour, is what Sammy says very helpfully.
Oh, look at that!
I don't know what that means.
Red and yellow, the colours that you should cut, make orange when you mix
Oh,
them together.
okay. Green switch, yellow and blue. Yes, very good, very good. Give it a little save, Ben. Treat yourself.
If I can get to
treat yourself to a save.
Very specific hitbox that allows me to save my cellular telephone, I will do all of those things.
Lovely stuff. It looks like it says £4 on the back of his head.
This was supposed to be a...
Pick these things up first.
Hells yeah.
I want.
Hells
give
yeah.
me.
Hells yeah.
I'm gonna wire cut your balls.
Hells yeah.
Okay, so orange.
Orange switch, red and yellow wires.
Purple.
Red and blue wires.
Green.
Yellow and blue wires.
This could come in handy.
Teamwork.
Whoa!
Yeah.
Explosive makes me nervous, eh?
Okay, I'm just skipping whatever you say. Oh look, I'm over here now. I feel like I shouldn't have skipped what you said.
Meh.
I have explosives.
Oh. After that, head out the door and backtrack to the door that you couldn't open and place the bomb there.
Oh, here.
I guess so.
Yeah, love that.
Yeah.
Thank you. Fortunately, I seem to be impervious to cutscene bombs.
It seems so. Oh, okay. And then you head all the way back to where you first killed the guy whom you got the Uzi from, and go down the ladder.
I don't know who I killed. Who the fuck gave me the Uzi? Pew pew.
I was gonna say.
Save. Save. Oh, that was weird.
What's that?
Hearing you cough in the room and through my headphones.
Yes, both.
I should have a double Uzi.
Daka daka.
So where I killed, I don't know where the Uzi man was.
Ah, now. Oh, good. The power's off.
Because of the explosion.
Because of the explosion. Jesus.
That worked.
This is a fun game. Is she aiming at two people at once? Yeah. That's pretty cool.
Hey look, the sign access.
Oh.
But foist.
Ah, yes, very good.
So such an intuitive game. Door.
Door.
Use the door.
Yeah. Sign access.
Access the sign.
Once there, save and take out the guards on the terrace.
Never. I don't need you to tell me what to do now.
You definitely need to save.
Absolutely don't. Look at how much I'm winning.
It's a boss fight.
Yeah. Easy.
Okay.
Look how good I am at
Yep,
this.
fine.
Love to be able to move. Love to be able to move.
Then you died.
I couldn't move.
Did you save?
Yeah, I saved in the room.
Oh, yeah, you saved.
I did this on my own volition.
Wow, he did this on his own volition, folks.
Yeah.
Whatever that means.
My brain did it because of my brain.
My brain did it because of my brain.
Yeah, because I've got a big, wrinkly ass brain.
Big smooth brain, so smooth.
So many wrinkles.
Bouncing ball brain, baby smooth.
double guns.
Do they use the same
Use
ammo?
the stairs. And weird little ass shot.
Yay.
Booty. Check the booty.
Do the guns use the same ammo?
Well, they're both Mac pistols. So yes, they both use Mac pistol armor. Ammo.
But good stuff, everybody.
Okay.
Yes.
Here we go.
Yes, it seems so.
Gotta love a well-timed reload.
Yep.
Gotta love whatever just happened.
Yep. Well done.
So I think I might save a little closer.
Do you have the option to?
I mean, yeah.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah, I didn't the first time, but I do this.
You
I did
didn't
that
the
time.
first time, but you did this time.
It's a very small hitbox for me to be able to save on my cellular
It's okay.
telephone.
It's okay. We're here to support you.
Like a bra.
Not like a bra. You're not wrong.
Do you think those are stronger?
I wasn't necessarily going to say stronger. I just wondered if they use different ammo, because then it might be worth saving the Uzi ammo for the big boss. And it also means that their clips are fully loaded.
I will double fist the boys with my pistol.
Lucky boys.
Booty shot.
Huh.
Hello.
There we
go.
Happy birthday to me.
Okay. Save there.
Yes. Lovely. Take that.
And take that one. Okay. He's got 67 on his head because, of course, he does.
Because it's the 67th. Get them high.
Oh, I wish that it was that simple. Ugh.
Well, you got him down 2 there. You only got him down 1 before. So that's progress.
Okay, so it is a get him from behind. You cannot run past him. I'm doing one more go on this.
Very good.
Then I'm
Very good.
Drinking.
I think that's fine.
Bloody hell.
Great.
Okay. Put those. Runny. Fuck this game. Fuck you for introducing me to it, and I'm sorry that we've wasted everybody's time.
Everybody's time.
That's not worth the £5 that you spent in 2003, was it? Which is probably like £84 now because of inflation. That was
Could buy a house with it.
Awful. You're welcome that I've got you 8.5 years ahead of where you were.
You have. You've put me light years into the future. True.
But that's distance, not.
Hmm?
That's light years is distance, not time.
Okay.
It doesn't matter. I hated every moment of it. I'm a worse person for playing that game.
Yeah.
I don't know why it's called Fear Effect. I don't.
Honestly, I bought it because it was £5.
Okay.
And I had £5. And then I've just never been able to finish it because
A mystical web of adventure from Hong Kong to hell.
Wow, big if true.
No. No, thank you.
Just a straight up no?
Better than The Matrix.
Now, I think I saw that, and I reckon the quote was better than the Matrix game, which in fairness I don't think was good. But if you end the quote after the word Matrix, it sounds like your video game is better than The Matrix, the film, or the IP as a whole. Which is, of course, unlikely.
I didn't enjoy myself.
You didn't enjoy yourself?
I've saved, hopefully, a lot of people time. Because now
Well,
you don't have to play it.
There haven't been any new walkthroughs since 2003, so I can't imagine people have been playing it. Although apparently 500 and something people follow Fear Effect on Twitch, which is interesting.
Everybody needs a hobby.
Everybody needs a hobby. Even if that hobby is following Fear Effect, the 2000s game, on Twitch. For that, I wonder if anyone ever actually plays it. That'd be interesting.
I can't imagine for more than, what was that, an hour we were doing that for?
Yeah.
Oh
It's
yeah, look,
us now. No results found.
Us
no
and
clips.
only us.
2 viewers, 500 followers.
Yeah, the two viewers are the two people watching us at the moment.
Yes, no, I know.
Because we lost viewers by playing Fear Effect.
Yes. Yes, we did. But there's an advert here for Oreos. So that's nice. Anyway. What would you like to do, Ben?
I feel physically more unwell than I did when I was getting better from this cold that I had.
Well, it's probably good that it's making its way out of your system.
No, because
No?
I now feel like I've lost 2 days' progress of getting more well. And I'm blaming Fear Effect for that.
Are you blaming
the 3 ruthless mercenaries trying to ransom off someone to the father of the triad of the... I don't care.
Oh shit, I've just violated a terms of service agreement.
What's that?
I wasn't supposed to broadcast it, or cable transmit, or publicly perform. Oh well.
I don't think we did much of that.
I think they can come at me, to be honest.
Maybe there's a reason they didn't want you to. And it was...
Don't demonstrate how shitty our awards-winning's game
I'm
is.
turning... I'm hoping that that's corrupted the save data.
Wouldn't have thought so.
Yeah.
Wouldn't have thought so. Would you like to wrap up, or would you like to talk about our feelings?
I don't want to talk about my feelings. I don't want to talk about anything.
We can wrap up then. That's all
If
good.
that's what you want to do.
If that's what I want to do. I mean, I was gonna. I did think about installing some 2-person games, but to be honest, I didn't.
The last game that you put on this, I might not forgive you for.
I mean,
thanks very much for covering me the fuck up. I don't deserve to be involved.
There he is. Oh, yeah. I forgot. I'll just put you back over there.
Oh, I forgot you were there.
Sorry. I was having a wonderful time and I forgot you were here.
Yeah.
I mean, we could just make our way through. What other PlayStation games have I got? I've got a version of. Do you remember Medieval?
Yeah, I never played it.
I never played it en anglais. My version's Spanish.
Okay, I think we should wrap up.
Thanks for hanging out, people.
Thank you very much.
This is a good example of how the streams usually are.
Shout out to producer Sammy for knowing elephants.
Thank you for
and
that.
asking if we could jump. Still don't know.
Still don't know.
Still not sure.
And also you said something about colours, which Ben understood and I didn't.
Yeah.
And that seemed to have helped. The next stream is the first...
It's the 7th of July.
Yes.
I will be tired, having just done a full week's run of Les Mis at Theatre Royal in Norwich. If you haven't got tickets, buy some. There's not many left. You might as well do it, even if you can't make it.
Yeah, fill up some space.
Actually, no. Yeah, come anyway.
Yeah.
Come. Now clean yourself up.
You heard the man. And to all, a good night. Do you want to press the button? Which button is it?
I don't know what button it is.
It's the one that says out.
Is it the one that says big face?
No, out. Great, now I have a big face. It's the same button you just pressed.
I don't know how to... Yeah, well, I thought that pressing it again might undo it.
No, of course not.
Oh.
Bye-bye.
Is it this one?
Yeah.
Conversation. 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 I just don't want to. Thank you for the invite to your social soiree. I read through the specifics and have nothing to say. For the entrees sound delicious and desserts they look just